Hi guys, we are continuing our trip and heading to Osaka. If you're new to the channel, I'm Barbara and I'm exploring Japan with my husband Danny and our friend Pete. We've spent some time in Tokyo and Kyoto, so I highly recommend checking out the previous episodes. We booked our flights to arrive in Tokyo and depart from Osaka, so we don't need to go back to Tokyo for our return flight to England. We're spending 2 weeks here in Japan. Here we are in the taxi, arriving at our place. I wanted to try what it's like to live in a modern Japanese house, you know, the kind you see in Asian TV series. So we decided to go for it, and instead of a hotel, we actually rented a whole house on Airbnb. It's not traditional style, it's more of an everyday modern house. We thought it would be nice to have a bit more space because the hotel rooms in Japan are generally quite small. So this is what it looks like inside. I like that when you walk into the toilet, the lid automatically opens. In Japan, smart self-cleaning toilets are basically everywhere, and I think they are quite cool actually. I'm going to take a bubble bath in the bathtub every evening, and Danny prefers to have a shower, so everyone is happy. And now let's go upstairs and see what the upstairs looks like. Nothing fancy, really simple, but I love that the house has some nice quality stuff, like there's a Dyson Hoover if you need it, an upstairs bathroom so you don't have to go downstairs at night, and a small balcony overlooking the street. First we unpacked and then we set off to explore the city. Our first stop, American Village or Amerikamura. It's full of bohemian, useful shops and cafes, lots of vintage stores, really colorful, and this is where people sometimes show off their sports cars, you know, like in the movie Fast and Furious. I was talking with the guys about trying a cat cafe and we just happened to come across this one, so now we are going in. You can store your stuff in these lockers and you can see photos of the rescued cats on it. Let's go now and give the cats some cuddles. Oh, this little cutie is my favorite. I'm more of a dog person, but I love all animals, so I like cats too. Dan also loves this little wrinkly face the most. I think the cats are really happy here. Only a few people are allowed inside at once, so it's not too overwhelming, and every cat can retreat somewhere if they don't feel like socializing. You can feed and play with them or just pet the cats if they're not in the mood to play.
Két italt szeretnék.
We are having a really popular Japanese treat called mitarashidango. They're colorful rice dough balls, some might be filled and pretty sticky and tasty. Shopping here is honestly a good experience. There's so much stimulation, you kind of want to buy everything. There are massive malls and walking streets everywhere, and the malls are like multi-level buildings. I even got free eye test in one of them. Nearly bought new glasses, but I just couldn't decide. They were all really good and I was too tired to keep trying them on. It was just a half day and we didn't manage to do loads of things, but it still felt super productive. Now we are back at our place just chilling. As you can see, tonight's plan is Netflix and snacks. It's the next morning and we are heading to the local supermarket. We are going to pick up a few more local snacks and I show you guys what the prices are like. It's right where we are staying, so it's only a few minutes walk. It's such a cute neighborhood. Everyone's either cycling or walking. Let me give you some tips on how to navigate the area. If you're deciding where to stay, I'd say Umeda is a really good option because it's super well connected. But places there book out pretty quickly. Just have a look on booking.com or Airbnb, compare the prices and check how close the place is to public transport. You'll be doing a lot of walking here, so definitely choose somewhere near a metro station. Here are a few things we picked up. Let's check out the prices. We can also do the laundry here and it'll dry while we are out during the day. We are having breakfast at our place now and I'm trying a matcha cake with coffee. I've had some kind of matcha treat almost every day. After breakfast we'll get changed and head out to see Osaka Castle. Have you seen the series Shogun? Osaka Castle actually appears in it. If you haven't watched it, I'd really recommend. Danny's friend told us about it and it's seriously good, especially if you're into Japanese culture and history. We are going to take the public transport again and it's gonna be a short trip. We have arrived and I wanted to tell you a bit about its history. It's one of Japan's most historic buildings. The original castle was built at the end of the 16th century by Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and since then it's burned down and been rebuilt a few times and was even bombed during the war, but nowadays it's just a museum. There are loads of people, but it's fine, not too bad. Pete has arrived as well, so we're going in. Unfortunately, we can't take photos or film inside, but we are going to head up to the top floor where there's an observation deck and I'll show you the view from there. There is this park around the castle and it's huge and full of cherry trees, so in spring this is one of the most popular spots in the city. Just walking towards the park and it's really nice out here. The best thing about our timing in Japan is the late spring weather. The flowers and colors are so vibrant, I love it. The view's so stunning and you know, everything's so well organized. The parks are definitely my absolute favorite. We got hungry and just grabbed some food from Lawson. I'm gonna eat a pancake. Dennis picked a Japanese noodle sandwich. Pete got the same sandwich, a beer and a Tekken Titan card deck. It's a card game, by the way, from the Japanese anime. And you can play with it or just collect the cards. Each deck has different characters and abilities from the show, so yeah, it's super popular. Now we've come into the city center. This is the Dotonbori area and it's really bustling. The streets are full of street food stalls and shops, and in the evening everything lights up and everyone comes here to see the neon signs. Pete said he saw some anime characters around. This is really part of the culture here, so it's not like they're dressing up for an event. The young people actually do this on a daily basis. This hobby is called cosplay, and the best part is that nobody stares at them weirdly, because here it's totally normal. I wanted to check how many people actually live here. Probably a lot, because you see so many people everywhere. Turns out around 2.7 million live in Osaka city itself, making it Japan's third largest city after Tokyo and Yokohama. But if you look at the whole metropolitan area, there are over 19 million people. Just like most places we've been so far, you can see every dish from the menu displayed in the windows. They make these plastic food models so perfectly that you can barely tell it's fake. Osaka used to be called the kitchen of Japan because it was an important food hub. Even today it's famous for its food like takoyaki, which are fried octopus balls, and okonomiyaki, kind of like a Japanese pancake. In Japan, it's quite common for tube stations to be not just transport hubs, but cultural experiences as well. They're definitely not boring grey places. It's like wandering through a mini gallery while you wait for your train. A new day is starting and we are on our way to Nara.
ありがとうございました。側の扉が開きます。ご注意ください。学園前。Station number A20.
This place is famous for its freely roaming deer. They're actually very friendly and will even bow their heads to thank you if you feed them. I honestly can't imagine how they taught them that. We've come to see this Buddhist temple. Everything here is within walking distance. There are loads of food stalls here, and this one here is called ikayaki, this food. Basically they take the whole squid, put it on a stick and grill it. Then they season it with soy sauce and sometimes other Japanese spices, which gives it a nice savory and slightly smoky flavor. We've had one of these, and sweet desserts are always something you can trust to be delicious. I love how quiet everyone is on public transport. None of that chaos you get in some big cities. This calm, thoughtful way of living together is really impressive. The guys wanted to pop into a gaming place again. I actually like this one. It feels more cozy, a bit retro, unlike the huge gaming halls we've been to before. It's getting late and it's time for dinner. We're having okonomiyaki. I hope I'm saying that right. You know, it's the pancake style dish with shrimp and cabbage. It's our last day and it's raining. Danny's friend really wants to go to the aquarium. You know, it's famous worldwide. We didn't have any other plans anyway, so since it's raining, this works out perfectly. I'm not keen on animals in captivity, but maybe one good thing about this place is that they try to do their best and educate people about protecting the environment. Do you guys know what animal this is? It's a coati, kind of like a long-nosed bear, and it belongs to the raccoon family. And this one here is a crested turtle. It's a freshwater species. here is a whale shark. It can grow up to 12 meters long. It feeds on plankton, small fish and shrimp. You can find them in the Indian and Pacific Oceans, which is their natural habitat. That's a hammerhead shark over there. They are now an endangered species because of overfishing. Here we can learn about what plastic pollution is doing to our oceans. So I'd like to encourage everyone to reduce the amount of plastic you use in your daily lives. Believe me, it's even better for your health as well. And please remember to sort and recycle your waste. I hope you enjoyed Japan as much as we did. It completely captivated us, this amazing world here. We can't wait to come back and explore new places. If you enjoyed our video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. It really helps us grow the channel. And thanks for joining us and see you next time.